Hello there, this is Malik and welcome to episode 17 of my Space Haven series. We are busy just mining some rocks, mostly. I like the little process. I still like the fact that they pick up the little grabby claw. It looks like a grabby claw. It's more like a, I don't know, a crunchy drill thing. But, yeah, because look, they just sort of pot on there and it slowly sinks down while grinding the rocks, but oh look, we're getting the full team, the full mining team are out in force again of Pat and Little Horn. Look at that. Yeah, Pat will only be mining one thing, but at least it means things get done slightly quicker and we can start plotting a course somewhere else. Looks like slurp up the little... Look at that! Synchronized mining, more or less. Oh, look at them. Oh, there's definitely a romance story in there somewhere. I'm reading into it too much. Actually, let's move this. Okay, so they've dropped off the drills. The drills are drilling. The drills are doing drilly things. And I'm guessing they're going under the ship to dock with the pod bays. And that's pretty much it. I think we're done in this sector. Yeah, look at that. None of those symbols are in existence that we saw last episode. So we can then just go over to this other section and mine some stuff there. Or we could go to this one where there's a derelict. Let's do the derelict. We've done some mining. We can do the derelict. Let's prepare for hyperspace jump thing, whatever you want to call it. I'm pretty sure it is hyper jump. Hyperspace jump. Yeah, you can abbreviate that to hyper jump. Let me click the button. I do like how then it says no pod usage, no shuttle usage. It's one of those kind of like, yeah, everyone all aboard, everyone get ready. The fact that you've got fighters enabled is interesting. It's not, since we don't have fighters. At least the, by ship. At least the ore processor doesn't require people to be on it, working. That's a good thing. It seems to be pretty damn slow, but at least it does its work on its own. I think it uses a lot of power though, doesn't it? Because it's on a high power grid. I haven't really looked into the power too much. Obviously the green is the high power grid, the blue is the low capacity grid, which is just default. Wow, there's 70... Is that the... Oh, I see. So it consolidates nearby things. So if you zoom all the way in, it will then show you that here we've got... It's only consuming 6 a second. Which doesn't seem particularly high. Right, let's just get out of here, shall we? Let's go to the derelict. Oh, did that hit us as we were jumping out? I hope that doesn't cause problems. Nah, it'll be fine. We were sort of following that ship there. Okay, we'll head down here to the derelict. The derelicts are fun. We'll drop in on this derelict. There it is. Just drop in there. And there's nothing else in this sector, so... looks like that asteroid that hit, or that micrometeor, didn't really cause any problems that I can see. I kind of want to know how much power this produces. 25%, 30%. So the power generator is not being taxed at all. It probably gets more taxed when the hyperdrives are being charged up, but I didn't check. But we are a long way away from needing to upgrade or add a second one. We've got plenty of space to do it. But we don't need to do it at the moment. Right. The away team. Which I always forget. In fact, actually, can you? You can. And I'm not saying aloud what I'm doing, which obviously is a bit silly. So I need to double check that So poor Pat. Pat was the sorry Pat, but you were the coward. I think that's our team. Can I do that? Yes, so Control 1 has set that highlight group. So Control 1 does that. Can I? Huh. So if I do that, and then just get them all into the ship, I can then highlight the ship with 2. Okay, okay. I'm happy with that. Oh, it's a space station, not a ship. So it's a derelict station. I don't know whether that's gonna mean anything different. Let's go here. And we will see what we've got. Hopefully some goodies. We shall see. Worst case scenario, we can sort of walk around and have a look in some of these holes. What's all these little rocks? Something like that. Oh, oh, hello. Oh, they've got lasery things. I'm glad they're about as bad at firing as we are. Come on, open fire. Oh, geez, they explode. Come on, Nakomi, stop taking damage. Okay. Okay, thankfully those little lasers they shoot aren't particularly powerful. Like, wound-wise, we haven't really taken that much in the way of injury. Okay, Wild Magic, you are our big gun. Okay. Okay, we've got a data log, we've got a kitchen, so some sort of little mini kitchen. Okay. Move everyone over here. Oh. Cool. Undraft all. I'm glad we sort of just know. So obviously we want to salvage everything. I mean, the hull scrap we don't really need. There's hardly any energy trade. So mostly infra scrap from the looks of it. Yeah, forget the hull scrap for now. Oh my god, is that all there is? This is a... I mean, the medical supplies are good, but can we use them? Yeah, I mean, just... That's a bit dull, you know what I mean? That's just a little bit on the dull side. Yeah, That's a shame. Okay, it was a bit of a dud salvage, but it could be worse. We could end up with some serious injuries. How are you doing, Nakomi? You, feeling a little hungry? No entertainment? Well, we're trying. We're trying to get the entertainment built, but so far, we are lacking a tech block. I could focus on tech, because we've got 0.6 of a tech block. The infra scrap we don't need to focus on anymore. I could just do the whole tech scrap thing. We haven't got a huge amount of tech scrap, but 4 times 0.11 is 0.44, which is enough to make a whole tech block with the 0.6 that we've already got. So theoretically, we do have enough once we've recycled our previous salvage. Yeah, I don't think there's a huge amount. Once they've deconstructed most things, then we can we just abandon this one and move on. Still, the fact that we've got the little robots just zipping around, shooting puny lasers at us. The little alien, like, insectoid things, their melee attacks are way more powerful than these robot laser attacks. Which, I mean, from a gameplay mechanics, kind of makes sense. You know, you want the melee to be more dangerous because then you can, through tactics, sort of keep them at bay. But the little robots, yeah, you can't just float inside these little voids and just stay out of their melee. Poor little insectoids. Let's let these let the boys do the recycling. I think we're down to doors now. Oh, and thermal regulators. Yeah, I don't think there's a huge amount available. Oh, well, that's a bit. Let's have a little look. Yeah, apart from the infra scrap, there's not a huge amount. We know unticking things that have none, it's kind of irrelevant in a way, but I don't know. It's satisfying to untick things or tick things when they're done, if you know what I mean. Poor Strudel. Were you trying to catch a lift back to the ship? You're going to dismantle something. A burn wound. Looks like Strudel might have taken a hit. You know what? Let's not even have salvage anymore. There we go. Yeah. Not really that much exciting going on that. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, yeah, look that. We've got 5 root vegetables. So I'm going to go into settings, compensate missing ingredients, and then hopefully the little bit of meat and nuts that are there will then get compensated with the root vegetables we've got. I mean, I could just change the recipe so that we don't have fruit at all in the diet. Bit of a vitamin deficiency, but what can you do? What can you do? So yeah, we got plenty of root vegetables. Nice. Yeah, 5 in storage, 7 in the kitchen. 2 in the kitchen, 7 in total. Yeah, because there's 5 there, so there should probably have been more than that. I guess it may be... Maybe they've already been eaten. I don't know. Yeah, because it's all... Yeah, I'm not sure where the other... yeah, I don't know where the other 2 have disappeared to. I don't think I'm particularly concerned. But, I don't know. Okay. Well, let's prepare for jump again, because there's nothing in this sector left. And how's Little Horn... Well, how's everybody researching getting on? Well, 25% to a medical bed. We're going to have to start thinking about where we're going to put medical facilities. Probably in with the hydroponics. Because this is like the laboratory kind of sciencey room. Speaking of which, let's move the research. Well, I actually don't know how big the medical bed is, so probably don't need to rearrange anything yet until I know that detail. What I could do. What I could do. Do a bit of decorating. Not exactly sure exactly how I want things to look, but see, none of these are called anything in particular, so it's not obvious if there's a particular what things are supposed to be. That looks like a kind of sort of like homely off-white beigey kind of walls. That looks quite nice for that. These are sort of clean, so that's sort of medical colors, or does that look good? That looks all right. Kind of like that though, the pure white. But that's kind of more interesting. I'll go with the more interesting one. What are these? What does that look like? Oh, that looks like a kind of engineering-y thing, which it actually isn't too bad for that area. I'd already put that in there, so let's stick with that. Engineering-y thing. What does this one look like, actually? Ooh, tactical. That's where I, in fact, might leave... Ooh. You know what I should do? I should probably put a door somewhere. God, they're expensive for the infra blocks, aren't they? I could put a door here, keeping that room a little bit separate, which actually isn't a bad idea if people are working in there. I'm assuming it will be nicer if they're... Let's have a little look. Work comfort, yeah. That is uncomfortable because of those things there. Yeah, it's uncomfortable to work there. Nice and comfortable to work there because of the light. So it's not actually causing a major problem. What I am going to do is still do it anyway. You know me. I'm happy to let things go like that. And then we can paint the rooms a little bit different. While you're there, Pat, you might as well build the door. And then the bridge can be a sort of a separate area. I can make a I can put this tactical wallpaper up. Basically what it is, it's wallpaper. It's cosmetic. Oh, and he's straight away going to build it. Thanks, Pat. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay. So now... Oh, it's not calculated things. Oh, no, there it is. It's slowly recalculating. Fantastic. Nope, that's not what I want. Objects. Edit. Walls. Here we go. So, tactical wall. Sort of industrial wall. That's kind of like it's more like a military kind of wall, isn't it? I don't know. Which is, you know, not terrible. Tactical, engineering type thing. Tactical. Okay. Floors. We've got these tiles. See, what even is that? I don't want it actually in there. I was just... because that's a nice open space I can look. It's kind of like a beige carpet. Kind of. And this is like, tiles? So it'd be nice to put the tiles in the kitchen, but the kitchen leisure area are the same, so it's kind of tricky. I like these. Oh. Do I? Well, now I've seen them. They're a little bit in your face. What is this like? Looks like a bit like external bulkhead plates. You know what I mean? With like rivets. I don't like the rivets being on the inside of the ship. Oh, that's... again, it's rivety, though. That's a bit too much. I don't know what's going on with that one. But it... oh, I quite like it when it's dark. See, I'd already done the rivety thing with that a while back. Actually, the green rivety things aren't too bad. I don't think it was that one though. There we go. When you've got the whole look going on. I'm a little bit happier now. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, the walls are a little bit nicer. You know, we've got kind of some nice feels. I think we've got some nice feels. Looks like the water recycler thing is doing its thing. We've got everything but fruit in the kitchen. Okay, we're doing alright. We're doing alright. I'm going to obviously plot a course. Head to the mining system, which is just next to us. And at that point, we're sort of done. Oh, which one's got the most in it? There's no way of actually telling. I'm just going to hedge my bets. And say that that is the best place to go. Nope, it wasn't. It really, really wasn't. Damn it. Right, grab everything. Grab everything. Damn it. And I don't particularly want to burn more fuel and damage, well, put wear and tear on the engines just so that we can do that. But yeah, we've got a load of 6 basic ore, 12 basic ore then in total, and 4 exotic ore, which we can now mine. 12 ice. That doubles the amount of ice we've got on board. So our oxygenation system is going to be well away. And beautifully, our lovely algae dispenser is going to be fine. And away we go. Oh look, you see, that's the old, because that's the noble metals. They're not using the new drills. How are the new drills going anyway? Looks like they're 0.1s, so I think it might have generated some and they've been placed somewhere else. It takes a long time to go through. A long time. It's on the high power grid. Is that just how fast it is? Maybe. We'll read these at some other time, because we've got some interesting potentially things. We got some interesting things potentially. Right. Okay. Well, that's it for this episode, so I'm going to call it there. But until next time, guys, I will bid you farewell, and of course, cheerio.